This weather brought to you by your Lincoln Mercury Dealers Association, who invite you in to test drive the Lincoln Mark 8. Bob Barron's forecast is certified by the American Meteorological Society.
Today was quite different from yesterday.
Oh,
yes.
What a difference a day makes, isn't that
Well,
true?
and I'll tell you, yesterday it was really important that we had our own National Weather Service office covering the significant weather that was occurring across the valley. Along with yesterday's storms, coincidentally, came the first announcement that the National Weather Service nationally intends to close our local office in the summer of '95. Now, it may seem like, well, that's 2 years away from now, but it indicates something that I think a lot of folks across the Tennessee Valley would be enraged about. And those of you who don't want this local office to close, you need to make sure that your congressmen know about your opinions, and you need to make sure that you get your information and your support to our representatives in Congress, or it will become a fact in June of '95. Well, we'll show you in just a second what Doppler is showing for the valley, and I guess, well, we've got a couple of years that we can show you, and then all of a sudden we go black. Sunshine, 49 degrees right now with west winds at 12 miles an hour. A rising barometer. The humidity is at 37%. That's quite dry with the passage of the cold front. Dew point is at 24 degrees. The pollution is low. Checking in with our weather watchers across the valley. We'll take a look first of all to the west. And of course, yesterday, a very wet day. We've had some residual rainfall amounts up until yesterday afternoon, but the past 24 hours have been quite dry. Morning lows were running in the 30s for the most part, although it dropped to 26 degrees in Waynesboro. And the official numbers for the Weather Service, 33 and 53. Nice to know we still got an office, huh? 57 was the afternoon high for Scottsboro, managed to 54 in Gunnersville, 52 degrees for Fort Payne. Temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler tonight because that cooler air now is finally streaming into the valley. And you can expect to see readings that will be dipping into the mid-teens, or mid-20s rather. And many spots, I think, will stay in the upper 20s. Tomorrow afternoon, a bit cooler than today because the air will be a bit cooler and drier. Look for readings that'll be in the upper 40s, right around 50 degrees. Here's a view of Doppler 48, and there's actually a little bit of precipitation to report to you. One little area of moisture to the south of Birmingham. Down here, right about here, is where they're expecting to put that next rad Doppler that will look all the way back up here and tell us about our severe weather after 1995. But as you can see, some light rain, and most of that is aloft at this point. All of the significant weather out of the way. We'll back out and show you the southeastern portion of the country. There's that little stream of very light precipitation. All the organized weather now located up the east coast. You can see the clouds, and they're all by themselves. There's just nothing else. Ridge of high pressure building in and pretty well dominating the weather pattern. You can see that all the active weather is located up the east coast at this point. Ridge of high pressure building in, that's that colder air, and that's what we're going to be dealing with over about the next 48 hours. Toward the end of the week, we're going to be seeing another shot of showers and possibly thunderstorms. But overnight tonight, fair skies. It'll be cold. The ridge of high pressure will be building in, and the center will be pretty close to us, so winds will be dying down. Tomorrow, mostly sunny day with the coldest of the air sitting on top of us. Winds relatively light and kind of crisp and cool. As of tomorrow evening, the coldest of the air on to the east of us, and so then we start a bit of a warm-up. Now, here's the next 5 days. Sunshine. Continuing through much of Wednesday, and then you'll see an increase in cloudiness. That's our next cold front coming. On Thursday, an increasing opportunity for some rain. At this point, it doesn't look like we'll see any thunderstorms with it. Kind of a quick passage and then a return to sunshine for the coming weekend.
Seems to be getting warmer in here. Is it having anything to do with your weather school?
Whoa, there's a lead in. Well, after yesterday's record high, one might ask the question, the average global temperature has been increasing, decreasing, unchanging? We'll have the answer for you with Weather School in just a few.
Thanks, Bob.